Back on the Big East Digital Network, presented by SoFi. The Xavier Musketeers pull out a victory here over the Providence Friars here this afternoon. Just a second Big East victory for Xavier this season, the first at home since early November when you opened the season. We're joined by Mel Moore. What's it feel like to get the victory here at home? Been a while.
I'm just so proud of our team. They came out. We had a really, really strong week of practice. I mean, next level. We scrimmaged our practice guys yesterday, and we got 12 stops in a row. So when they started to make their run, and I called that timeout, we said we got to get 12 stops in a row again, like we did in practice yesterday. And they bought into that. And how about Ashley Gomez, senior, our lone senior on the roster, and just came in and played unbelievable today, hit some big-time shots and defended her butt off. So this is for her. This is for all Xavier Nation. It's been a long time, but I'm just so proud of our kids. They all came in and competed and worked to the final buzzer.
We've been talking about this team throughout. It's been given the effort. Nice to see them get a reward here this afternoon.
No doubt. And again, I think what got us on our run was our defense. That's what we talked about. We got to get stops. We got to just zone in. Our word this week was sell out. Sell out on everything and finish everything. And those kids in that locker room bought into that, and it showed today.
Coach, defensively is an area where throughout most of the season your team has struggled, but I've been impressed over the last few weeks with the improvements that we've seen defensively, maybe the DePaul game notwithstanding, but all that kind of came to fruition today. What changes have you and your staff made to make that happen?
Yeah, we just we're not going to give up, right? So we talk about the grind and the sellout and how do we want this year to finish? That's on them in that locker room. Do you want to finish this with no more wins and everybody doesn't want to come back and support this program, or do you want to finish on a high note and everybody's excited for the future of Xavier women's basketball? And those kids in that locker room, I can't say enough about how every single one of them have bought into that, and they want to finish on a high note, and they know that they're an important piece in our foundation for where we're going in the future.
You get another double today from Ariana Gray, but she got some help, and that's really an area that you've needed throughout the season, just some consistent help for her.
Yeah, and she's been great. She almost had a triple-double last weekend, and I feel like she's passing more. She's understanding now that I can't do this by myself. Let me make extra passes, look for my teammates, and they are buying into that. So just so excited for this dub today.
Coach, one more question for you. I heard early on in the season, Ashley Gomez had said that you kind of have helped give her love for basketball back this year. And today, she kind of came in and closed the game out for you. Yeah, gave just tremendous minutes. Maybe talk about your relationship with Ashley, throughout this season. You're really down to your last senior.
No doubt. I think, for seniors it's hard. Their last year in basketball, college basketball, and there's a coaching change. And so they don't really know what is that going to look like. What's my future? What's my senior year? I know I got 1 year left of basketball to play. What's this coach how are they going to involve me or not? And from day one we talked about she can have a strong voice and a leadership role in this team. And she gets this locker room ready. She has them playing for her, really. And so I can't speak enough about her. She's an unbelievable woman, and she's going to go out and be successful in life. I'm just so proud of her today to have this on not senior night, but her second last home game of her career.
Musketeers led by 1 to start the second half, pull out a big victory here over the Providence Friars this afternoon. So for our Big East Digital Network crew, Rich Hoyt, Melody Moore, the head coach of the Xavier Musketeers, I'm Mike Schmaltz. Thanks for watching this afternoon. Plenty more women's basketball on the Big East Digital Network for you through the remainder of the weekend. We'll be back here Sunday for the Musketeers against Creighton.